What's the experience been like for you to suddenly find yourself inserted in games, and how would you evaluate your performance so far?
Um, it's a great experience. Very proud of myself for where I'm at and getting the opportunity to be a starter here. And I think my performance has been good, but there's just a few things I need to clean up in the run game, and it'll be good. Pass game looks good. Just a few things in the run game.
Did you anticipate that you would get a chance to be in so early?
Um, yeah, before the season started, me and Ryan Hayes were battling for a spot, and I always knew that I always had the opportunity to become a starter, and then the time finally came.
Next question here is from Teo Mackey.
Yeah, what are some of those things that you mentioned that you have to work on in the run game?
Just on outside zone stuff. I just need to have better footwork and better eyes.
And then for the run game as a whole, has obviously struggled a little bit especially the last 2 weeks. What do you guys attribute that to, and what have you been aiming on, working on to fix that?
I just think that in the run game, we just haven't had a chance to really get the run game going yet, but just due to being down. So that's what I think.
Is that an issue that's really just down to game script, or is there anything that you guys think that you need to be working on in the run game?
I think once we'll get the run game going. I know we can. We showed it before. We showed it in Minnesota, and we'll get it going.
Next question here is from Orion.
Jim said yesterday that you guys would be opening up the quarterback competition. I was curious what you've seen from both Joe and Kate so far this week.
They're both great teammates, both great guys to be around, both positive, and they both can play.
Do you think this reopened competition has brought out even more intensity from either of them? Have you seen a change in how they approach practices, workouts, anything like that?
All I see is both of them wanting to fight and wanting to win the job.
Just a reminder, there we go. Aaron McMahon.
Karsen, you came in with Cade. Did you get to know him really well your first year? Were you close with him? What's he like kind of off the field?
Yeah, I came in with Cade. I live with Cade now, and he's a great guy to be around, great teammate. He's a good guy, funny, and takes his business seriously.
Just a reminder, if you have a question, put it in the chat function and we'll call on you. Next question is from Angelique.
Karsen, when you signed with Michigan, I was reading you're the first from your town to commit to Michigan. Did you always want to play here?
No, it was growing up. It was Alabama because my grandpa was born and raised from Alabama, and I just always had the Crimson Tide in me.
And in what way did you have it? Did you have stuff all over your room, or how?
Yeah, just Alabama clothes in my closet everywhere, and just every Saturday I'd watch the game with my grandpa when I was growing up, and just big Alabama people all around, and he loved football, and so that him showing me his passion for the game and how much he loved it, also got me to where I'm at today.
Muted. I got muted. Sorry. Do you still have all those things, or did you burn them, or what do you do with all that Alabama?
I kind of just took them all down and put them in the closet just in memory of him.
Next question is from Zach Shaw.
Hey, Karsen, sometimes in college football, when some of the preseason goals are taken off the table, it's happened where players have checked out. Where is Michigan at in that regard, and what are you as a team doing to kind of minimize that?
You just have to look at the mistakes, and you have to keep pushing forward. You can't dwell on the past, and you just have to keep a positive mindset and just look into next week and be 1-0.